Welcome to Theater Crafts, where we take theater memorabilia, we make brand new treasures. All right, I got a really quick craft for you this week, and it's totally customizable to the recipient. So today we're going to take standard notepads, and we're customizing them. See this? You can see it up really close. I've put comedy and tragedy masks there, but you could put flowers, sports events, anything that your recipient really loves. And then we're taking and we're customizing a pen to match. What an adorable little set that makes for somebody that you want to give a quick gift to. I got another version here. Whoops, I just dropped my pen. Here's my other version. And this has got, you can see stars and film there. And again, a pen to coordinate. Isn't that cute? I love these. I just think they're so fun and they're really easy to make. So I'm just going to show you how to do them. All right, let's get crafting. Okay, so here are the materials we need. So you need just like notepads. I've got small ones here, like the 5x8, but you can use the larger ones as well. You need your sticker paper. Now I printed these on sticker paper, so they're full-size sticker paper, but you could use like full-size labels. And notice, you can see this one's musical notes. And this one's the comedy tragedy masks. And I made these in Canva. I actually just took the images and repeated them over and over again in Canva. And then these are just blanks for pens, and I'll show you how to use those in a moment. And then I've got, you need your cutting apparatus. It could be either scissors or a little cutting board like I've got here, and something to just kind of push the sticker into the item. Okay, and here I'm just kind of showing you what that looks like, and it's the sticker, and it's literally just stuck onto the top and then folded over the back. And so here I've got, this one's the film one that I created, and I'm just cutting it down, just kind of cutting into the stickers and cutting off the white portion that you don't necessarily want seen. And you want to take a measurement of your particular notebook. It may be different size than the one I have. And so I've got the piece here, and I actually made it from the front towards the back. I made it about 3 inches, but again, you can make it customized to the look that you're going for. And obviously mine is about 5 inches wide, so you see here. And so you want to create it 5 inches wide across. Now again, yours may be different based on the size of your notepad. So really take a look at that and make it the size that works for your particular item that you have. So you see, all I'm doing here is just cutting it down to the 5 inches. Yeah, here we go. So I'm cutting it down to the 5 inches here, and you can't see that, I'm so sorry. There we go. All right, just cutting it down, and that's the top there. And so we're going to take that little notepad, and because this is sticker paper, you're just going to peel the back off, and I'm going to stick it to the top. Now I chose to put the stars in the front. I kind of mix it up here. You'll see in a moment. I turned it around because I thought I liked the stars in the front there. And remember that if it's a directional design, it is going to be upside down on the back. So just keep that in mind when you're designing your piece. In this particular piece, I had stars, and I had the film, and the kind of the camera, looking item there. So I had 3 lines of kind of images. Once I got that stuck down, you saw me kind of fold it over there. I used a brayer. You can use anything here. I just have this with my Cricut, and just kind of push that down just to make sure that it's really stuck. And my friends, that is it for the notepad. Could it be any easier? Okay, now we're going to work on the pen. Now, this is a pen blank that I got. I'm going to be honest, I got them on Amazon, and they're meant to be customizable. And you basically take the cylinder out, and there's a piece of paper in there, and you could actually cut another piece of paper to decorate the inside. I'm using this as basically a guide for size. So I'm looking at like, it's about 3 3/4 inches by about, I don't know, an inch and a half or so. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my sticker paper to approximately that size. And that way I can just really just stick it on the cylinder itself. Normally you could cut the paper and kind of put the paper inside the cylinder. But in this particular case, because it's sticker paper, it's kind of easy to just stick this right onto the cylinder itself. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a moment. So just cutting it. Sorry, you couldn't see there. Just cutting that down to size. And I'm going to take the back of the backing off in just a moment. And I decided to start underneath the clip there because it was I tried before. It was a little bit of a challenge to get it back under the clip both sides. So I put it under the clip, and then basically you can just roll it around to make sure that you're getting it even. And I matched it to the top there, but if it works differently and better for you in a different way, then that's fine. I didn't quite line it up perfectly here, but I think it actually works fine. How cute is that, huh? And then you're going to take that and just make sure that it's really secured down there. And then you're going to put the pen back together. You put it back into the casing there. And then you put the clip inside. This is for putting the pen open and close, and then the ink and the tip of the pen there. And just screw that back on, and bam, you're done. Look at that. How cute is that? And then it goes along with the notepad, and it makes an adorable set. I love these. And here are the 3 examples. The one on the left with the comedy tragedy masks, and then we've got the film one, and the one on the right is all musical notes. And look at those. I just think these are so sweet. It's a really easy last-minute gift idea, but it really feels personal, and it can be really special for somebody that you know. So please give this a try, and if you do, I'd love to see your results. Thank you for joining me for this week's Theater Craft. I'll see you next week. Have a great week, everybody. Bye!